Saludos amigos, Kash here, President and CEO of Real Estate in Las Terrenas.com. Today we're doing something a little different, and it's the first time we're doing it, and we're probably going to be doing it every time now. So our honorary first time guest here on the show is Christopher. Christopher is going to be telling you a little bit about himself and why he is choosing Las Terrenas. Okay, and everybody has a little bit of a different story to tell. Why Las Terrenas, how many times they've been here, why they want to invest here. Obviously all ages, all demographics, all price points, all of that stuff. And I think this might help you guys out in figuring out if Las Terrenas is for you. Christopher is going to be telling you a little bit about himself and why he is choosing Las Terrenas. You guys know I believe it is for you. It's for anybody, but this might help you guys out, and you can see the kind of people that are looking to invest here, the kind of people that are investing here, and obviously I show you the properties that are out here in beautiful Las Terrenas. So today is going to be we're gonna be talking to Chris from Maryland. I just picked him up, and as I get to know him here, you're getting to know him right at the same time. I am driving, and we got you on our little dash cam here. So that's it, guys. So without further ado, I want to introduce Chris, and we're going to be having a conversation about why Las Terrenas.
Right. Hello, everyone. So a little bit about myself. I'm 34 years old. Like Kash said, I'm from Maryland. I work as a firefighter, paramedic over there.
Cool.
I get a lot of free time with my schedule. I work 9 days a month, so I take advantage and I travel a lot. So
what kind of places did we travel to?
So I've been to Costa Rica. I've been to.
Oh, that's gonna be perfect. I got questions because I have questions about Costa Rica, guys, and I'm gonna be doing a video about that. A comparison between Las Terrenas and Costa Rica. I have a Canadian couple here from Montreal. Okay. They've been to Costa Rica 8 times or 7 times, and I've never been. I was gonna go there, but I found Las Terrenas, so I said, screw it, I'm not going. I'm gonna make sure we talk about that before we end. Right. I want you to do a comparison of Costa Rica to Las Terrenas.
Okay, that's fine.
So yeah, sorry, go ahead.
I've also been in Colombia. I've been in Nicaragua.
Wow.
I just take advantage of my schedule. During the pandemic, I think the main reason I chose Dominican Republic was because it was one of the few places that would actually allow Americans to travel.
Yeah.
So I said, why not? Let me come over here. I first checked out La Ramona.
What year was this that you came down first time?
2020.
Oh wow! So since 2020, you've come here 7 times.
Yes, this is my 7th time here in Las Terrenas.
Speaks volumes about Las Terrenas, doesn't it?
It does. I just love it here. Let's see. So at first I started in Punta Cana.
I did too. I started in Cabarete.
Cabarete, okay.
About 15 to 18 years ago, something like that.
Yeah. Punta Cana, just very populated. I don't like large crowds, so I think it was my girlfriend who mentioned, oh, we should go visit Samaná and Las Terrenas, and I remember
Here's my office, by the way, Chris.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you guys, there's the office. I know you guys have seen it in the video. Okay, that's our office. Come and see us over there. But usually I come and grab you just like I am with Chris here.
So yeah, I just didn't like the atmosphere in Punta Cana. It was just, like I said, it's very, very populated. So there's a lot of people, a lot of activity.
Can I give my 2 cents on Punta Cana?
Sure.
So I went to Punta Cana with my wife, with my business partner, numerous times, and I was looking to do business, hospitality brands. I have a bunch of hospitality companies, and I was always, anywhere I go, I'm looking to invest in real estate as well. So the thing I did not like about Punta Cana is you could feel that the city developed and was designed around tourism.
Exactly.
You felt like a tourist because the local environment and the local community was built around tourism. So when you were there as a tourist, you knew you were there as a tourist, and to each their own, and everybody's got to make money, I understand, but you do get hassled a lot more in Punta Cana, right?
Oh yeah.
To being asked us to buy stuff, all things, right across the board, from, I would say, real estate right down to like a little trinket on the beach.
Yes, exactly.
I didn't like that environment, and it didn't feel like there was a working city. I know they're attempting to create a working city in Punta Cana, but it's not really a working city. Las Terrenas is a working city.
It is,
right?
Yeah. Well, I think Las Terrenas is more for an independent traveler who can maybe just kind of it's very easy to get around Las Terrenas. It's one way, you know, the
figure eight.
Right.
Yeah.
And if you want to go further out to like Las Galeras and Samana, it's so easy to get up with just one main road. Impossible to get lost. And if you get lost, people are great. They're gonna help you out. They're gonna put you in the right direction with no you know. I just feel so comfortable here. You know, it's different. It's a different even atmosphere from Santo Domingo. When I'm in Santo Domingo compared to here, it's just, I don't know. I feel like at home here. The people here are different. I recently brought my mom over here, and when I came in November, and she loved it. She was like,
how old is your mom? If you don't mind.
She is 60. No, she's 63.
She's 63. Okay, cool.
And she was like, wow, she was amazed at, you know, just she loved the freedom, the nature. It wasn't like full of resorts or hotels.
Yes.
She loved that it seemed like more natural. And then again, she couldn't stop talking about the people here, how helpful they are, how nice, how it's, you know, because she's from Bolivia. She lives in Cochabamba, Bolivia.
Wow.
And she'll tell you that the people there are not helpful. You know, you ask them for directions, they'll be like, yeah, just right over there, and they'll walk away.
And that, and I think Christopher hit on something important there. It ties back to safety.
Right.
And that ties back to the origins of the city. And the origins of the city, as you guys know, and everybody watching my channel has done their research. You know, this used to be a fisherman's village, and the French came over, I don't know what that number is, 50 or 60 years ago, and started settling it and created a cosmopolitan kind of city versus a Punta Cana that is built on tourism.
Right.
So with tourism and with that kind of growth comes problems and issues.
Absolutely.
And Las Terrenas didn't grow like that. Hence, people are so friendly and they're so kind, and ends up being a very safe city.
I agree.
Yep.
Yeah, I think everybody here works. Everybody here has a job, I think.
Yes, it's a working city.
Yeah,
exactly.
it really is.
Including myself. Now I came to Paradise and got a job. And guys, there's nothing wrong with that. If you have a business or you're entrepreneurial in any regard, and I like to compare Las Terrenas, I'm curious what your opinion is, to the 1970s back in the US and Canada. It was full of opportunity, less red tape if you had good ideas, and if you have vision and you're ready to put in the hard work, you know, sky's the limit. You can be very successful.
I agree. I've stayed in a lot of Airbnbs here, probably over between 10 and 15 Airbnbs.
Man, amazing.
And that's what inspired me. I was like, well, why don't I get my own little place here?
Yes.
And, you know, invest. You know,
I agree.
I can live here and maybe make some money at the same time. The best combination, I believe.
You nailed it, because that's actually a very important video that I'm going to be putting out the next week. And this might be kind of, then we'll do a little goodbye with everybody, and we'll get on with our property search.
All right.
But Chris nailed it there. And what I'm referring to is this: I have a lot of people that have been spending a lot of money, because Las Terrenas is not cheap, because it's very desirable now.
Okay.
So if you are coming down here to stay in an Airbnb or rent a place, you're going to be paying a decent amount of money. What I believe, and I know, you know, there's going to be 100 people out there that are going to be like, no, Kash, you're crazy, they shouldn't do that. I believe the long-term renting of a place as a safety net is not necessarily the way to play this, because you're in an appreciating market. We know property values are going up, and they're going to continue to go up for the foreseeable future unless something awkwardly catastrophic happens, but Las Terrenas seems pretty immune to that right now. You're spending a ton of money. That money that you would be spending on a rental, which could be, depending on what you rent, you could be spending $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month. One of my villas that I'm putting up for rent is potentially going to be renting at that value. So if you put that as a down payment on, as you guys know, I'm a big advocate of pre-construction. If you put that into a pre-construction project, for example, the project we're going to look at here today with Christopher is going to be, the Coral Stone family of brands, Coral Stone 2 and 3. You're going to be looking at putting 10% down, and let's say that depending on the value wherever Chris is going to be, that money would have been spent in a rental. You would have generated no equity, no investment, no potential for revenue, which is huge with your Airbnbs, and you just would have went home without a slice of paradise, without a retirement plan. Because ultimately, Chris, I believe if you end up finding something on this trip and you end up getting something, you know your retirement's covered at that point. You know you have your home for retirement. So I really, really, truly believe that it's important that you guys consider not just renting long term, but you really look at the viability of buying into a project. Pre-construction gives you like a couple of years, depending on what stage you get into the project, to build into it and make palatable payments along the way. And then keep in mind there's tax advantages, which you understand Confiture. You've done the research on that. You've seen that video, I assume.
Oh yeah.
So there's 4 great advantages, tax advantages with Confiture. Look up that video. And so yeah, I really believe, I think you make that investment. Don't delay it, because property value is just going to go up and you're going to miss rental income.
I agree.
Hey guys, so I lied. I decided that I was going to, we're just going over some really important stuff, and I want to share it with my subscribers and clients. We're just, touching on a bunch of topics, so we're going to continue this recording for a little bit. So right now, Chris was asking me about. Go ahead, Chris.
Quick question on the Confiture law. Is it also beneficial to the seller, or is this mostly a buyer, like benefit towards the buyer?
Okay, so good question. So typically, we are talking Confiture as it relates to the buyer, right? Okay. So a quick recap: Confiture. Benefits to the buyer. Number 1, you don't pay a transfer tax. There's a 3% transfer tax in the Dominican Republic. You are not subjected to that under Confiture law if your property applies pre-construction. On a normal resale, you would be paying the 3%. Number 2 is no property tax for 15 years. Okay, straightforward. Number 3, no tax on your rental income for 15 years. That is another component that is very favorable to us North American and Canadian investors. Of course, internationally, it's the property ownership. The other 4th item that I do discuss, and it is up for debate, and I do talk to a lot of intelligent professionals on this topic, is the capital gains portion. If you sell your property within the first 15 years of owning it, and you will realize some capital gains, you don't pay the capital gains tax on that. And again, full disclosure, that is a topic that's up for debate. I'm still looking for the exact answer on that, but I've heard yes, that is correct, and then I've also heard that no, it is not. So nevertheless, that is a possible 4th advantage of Confiture. So guys, right now I am Chris and myself are just going for a quick drive down Playa Punta Poppy. What I'm explaining to Chris here is that I believe Punta Poppy is, as you would say, the Las Vegas strip of Las Terrenas. This is where the entertainment began. This is where the restaurant started. This is the beach that first came alive. That is not going to change in the near future. It's only going to expand. And I'm going to show Chris a couple things here as we're driving along. There's a lot of development happening here, and to my understanding, at the end of Punta Poppy, there is going to be a movie theater coming.
Oh wow!
Yeah, there's going to be a movie theater. There's also going to be one of the largest grocery stores in Las Terrenas that's popping up here. Okay, it's a big brand. Again, I don't have the specific details, but it is going to be happening right here. Okay.
This right here?
Yeah, this right here.
Okay.
So my understanding is that this is going to be a huge movie theater. Okay. And again, my understanding, I can't confirm it, I can later, but this might be a grocery store location.
Oh yeah, it's big.
Okay, so what that does essentially, Chris, to Playa Punta Poppy is makes it even stronger as a destination tourist hub. I believe strongly that the 7 and 14-day tourists is going to be a huge part of this market, especially since travel restrictions eventually will lift and they will go away. That's going to drive this market. So if you're purchasing as you are with the intent to rent, rent out and live for a few months a year, Punta Poppy, you can't go wrong with Punta Poppy as far as that goes. So right now we're going past Punta Poppy, we're into Portillo, and I'm showing Chris a space right here to the right. This was a movie set for, I believe it was Brad Pitt was doing a movie here with Sandra Bullock, and this entire ground was all Hollywood. The entire thing. Tents, buses, eating areas. It was a scene out of Hollywood. Now, I don't know if you know this, Chris. Las Terrenas has become a big spot for movies, Hollywood. Reason being the landscape. They have access to so much. They have access to the mountains, to the beaches, to the city, to luxury homes, to all elements that exist in movies, that are action movies specifically, all exist here. So this has become a key destination for that purpose. Brad Pitt, Sandra Bullock, Vin Diesel, who else? Mark Wahlberg eating up here at Porto, the restaurant up here.
That's cool.
Jennifer Lopez, and the list continues and continues and continues. So that is something really cool. Now, okay, you're not a movie buff. I get it. If you're not a movie buff, why that's important to you as a real estate investor is because these movie crews come with hundreds upon hundreds of people that are here to put money into the economy and to key rent places and live. So that is a massive catalyst to the Las Terrenas market. Something unique, something that other markets in the Dominican Republic are not getting. Not at this fury of a pace, because just based on the pure natural beauty of Las Terrenas and the wide demographics of it, geographically. Yeah, it's a well-known fact at this point that Las Terrenas is becoming a prime time location for Hollywood. Great spot to be investing your money based on that aspect alone. So right up here you can see they're redoing the famous Las Terrenas sign. I walk across that in my intro video. They're completely redoing it. The city is on the move. There's a beautiful Punta Poppy beach. Gorgeous beach, one of my favorite. And there's restaurant upon restaurant here.
Any word when they're gonna rebuild?
There's a great spot right here called Gringo Burger. I talk about him quite a bit. He is a fellow American of yours that moved down here, recently had a daughter, and calls this place home, and it's just doing an amazing job. Great expat story.
I'm gonna check it out. Gringo Burger.
100% Gringo Burger. So yeah, when you go there, tell him I told you about it. The owner was right there. He's usually there making burgers.
Oh, that's cool.
They have a veggie burger there as well.
I like making burgers too. I like grilling.
There you go. No, you'll love it. He does a great job.
Awesome.
So guys, right now we're still driving down Punta Poppy, and I'm talking a little bit of strategy with Chris. So far, you're appreciating all the input and the strategy. It's useful.
Absolutely.
Okay, great. I'm talking a little bit of strategy with him related to how once we find the perfect property for him, which I'm convinced we will. Once we do that, then what I do with my clients is I take them directly to the source. I like for my clients to be able to talk directly to the developers. I like them to be able to ask the questions directly to the developers, concerns, opportunities, just to hear it from the person that's building it. I feel very comfortable in my partnerships with everybody that I work with, and I know often in this industry people get concerned and try to hoard information, just nature of the real estate business, right? What I do is I do a full disclosure. You guys talk directly to them, and I feel that's the best way for the buyer to know exactly what he's getting himself into, right? So that would be the next step. Once we find what you like, we're going to go and sit down with the developer himself, and you're going to ask the questions about anything you want to ask.
Okay.
You can even get to know him personally, right?
Awesome.
That way you know exactly what's
That'd be
happening.
great.
We're going to go see a property right now. One of my good friends, Miguel, he's a developer here. He's a great guy. And I'm showing Chris this property. Chris just brought up a really good point, I think. You know a place is booming when, actually I'll just let you say it.
Yeah, I just noticed, well, not just noticed, but one of the things that drew me here is the construction. Even during the pandemic, I was like, look at all this pre-construction being like, worked on. and that's how you just know that this place it's going to grow, just because there's
You know,
plenty of investors.
You brought up a really good point there. I think that is something that's reassuring for future investors, including yourself and myself, is you were seeing projects start, and now you're coming back and seeing them finished.
Absolutely.
Which is key. That is so important, because you can go anywhere in the world and you can see projects start, including my hometown of my home country, Canada. You can see projects starting. That's easy. But when he's coming back now, and he's been coming since 2020, so it's not that you've been coming for 25 years. You've only been coming for 2 years since the pandemic started.
Yeah.
And he's seeing projects that have began in that time frame, and he's seeing them now completed. Amazing point. Yeah, really good point he brought up there. All right, guys, we'll be back. Okay, guys, so that was our first little run. We're gonna get going here. We got a lot of work to do, but Chris, in closing, you've been to a ton of places. Seems like you've lived around the world.
I wouldn't say around the world,
but you've been around.
Yeah, I've been around, mostly Latin America. Yes.
You are a paramedic, firefighter.
Paramedic firefighter. Yeah.
And you're from Maryland, and I think you are a kind of a testament of what Las Terrenas is becoming. Young professionals, seasoned people that have been around the world, and they're choosing this place as home now. Any parting words? You just arrived yesterday.
2 days ago.
And how many more days are you here for?
I'm here until next Friday.
Here until next Friday. Yeah. Any parting words for anybody that's watching this video that hasn't been to Las Terrenas yet and is thinking about it?
Just Google videos on Las Terrenas and
Google Kash's videos.
Yeah, Google Kash's videos. like and subscribe.
Yes, please.
Thank you. The videos don't do justice. You have to come see it for yourself.
Yeah,
there's so much to see. Endless beaches. Just endless beaches. Private too, and
we got 6 different beaches that are spread out within 15 minutes or something. It's crazy.
It's all over the place. So.
Okay, guys. So yeah, we're gonna be doing this on a steady basis. I think he's a great first guest on our show here.
Thank you. In
the Las Terrenas Jeep. And remember, guys, like, subscribe, and share if you like what we're doing here. Please get this content out there. Let people see it, because you never know when you spark that dream in somebody and they realize that there's an opportunity. It's a tough place right now. Canada's on full lockdown. U.S. is
probably heading that
direction. I got customers in Germany. I got some clients out in France and Spain, and it's a scary world. Feels like you leave it behind when you come here. So that's it, guys. Thanks again, and we will talk to you soon. Hey guys, Kash here, President and CEO of realestateandlosterrenas.com. If you like what you're seeing here today, please remember, like, subscribe, and share this content. Thank you.